Hello everyone and welcome back to Factorio Space Exploration playthrough. I've launched the game 10 to 15 minutes earlier so that I can spare you the travel time, because we have stopped last stream going in the spaceship and flying back home, which takes about 70 minutes with this particular ship. We are bringing Naquitite. Now, the idea is that before we process Naquitite, we want to be getting speed level modules 9, if possible. I have a trickle. Hey, Mof Mix Issue, how are you doing? How's my pronunciation this time? I've trained. How are you doing? One other thing is I'm actually... Hey, Kvach, welcome everyone. How are you doing today? How are you doing? I was wondering, do we actually properly research this? Nope, as you can see, catalogs are not being produced. So what's going on here? These need a UV observation data. Let's see which ones are red. These ones are backups. It was like you're living in Poland. The practice paid off. I've just listened to Google Translate say it for a while. Okay, blank observation frames. Oh, we cannot make blank observation frames? What's going on here? Oh, light oil. Oh, the trains with light oil are stuck here. Why don't we have light oil? Petroleum. Oh, the petroleum have backed up. So normally this should not happen if we have a good enough buffer and we do some stuff which uses it. But unfortunately, we are only using the blue science, the astro science, and we're not using petroleum. So let's actually change the science. Let's change the research to something which uses green science, because green science does use petroleum. Let me cancel it. Let me enable something. Oh, perfect. Let's get the mid back. Let's get Spidertron. So hopefully these will unlock, because they use... And look at this, we have arrived. I can hear it, it was super clear. Hey, thank you. Man. When your hard work of learning pays off, it feels good, Let's have the landfill here. Yeah, thank you, robots, for all the stuff. So before actually starting working on this, because we want to be using the everything latest, the build for Naquitite, I'm gonna make it as if we had everything, but preparing to having everything. Let's actually go ahead and let's call the MATLAB. Oh, MATLAB is a bit far. That's fine. It can come to Morse and pick us up and bring us. It should get there very fast. 1 minute, I think, at max speed. 1 minute. Yeah. It's gonna bring us to Nauvis. We want to be making these level 9 models. Now let's go ahead and already start checking what's going on. Oh, so we have Spidertron. What else can we research while we are at it? Oh, we can research bio upgrades. It needs Deep Space Pack 1. Do we have it? I think we do. Let's research something useful. Oh, this one is good as well. Worker robot speed. Yeah, we want this one. 6,000. It's fine. Are we able to do it? I don't think we have deep space. Yeah, it has been. Yeah, the Naquitite production has been stopped for a short while. Now these, like, we can do all these researches because we use level 4 packs, which we have. The only thing we cannot use right now is level 1s. So let's do everything which requires green science here. Do we have anything else? We have the the capsules, whatever. I mean, like, why not? Just to use the science. It's a very good science usage. Okay. Did the ship come back? It should land somewhere. Oh, I heard it. Or maybe it was the platform. The ship should land near the mall somewhere, if I can remember where the clamp is located. Where's the clamp? I feel like it was like... Oh, here's the clamp. Okay, here it is. It should land number 2, right? Yep, it should land right here. It should land right here. And the capsules. Now, let's check and see whether the petroleum is used. It's not gonna be used until we actually have a train come and take at least, I don't know, like this one, the chemical gas. And once this is done, because I think this should be... Man, we need to consume the buffer. Like, problem is we have buffers here and there, and until a train comes and picks up stuff, the buffer is not gonna be consumed. Let me go ahead and look at the science. Yeah, so as you can see, the catalogs here are flowing, but until we have consumed enough of them and the train comes and brings the new ones, it's not gonna go and pick up the other ones. Okay, one solution here, one easy solution would be to just increase the amount we want to be having inside this this buffer. Let's increase it. Let's add three more rows everywhere. And now the production has begun. And the chemical gel, as you can see, is now emptying slowly. Yeah, let's have these out of the way. Let's clean up a bit of the tree. So this is done. And as you can see, there are two of them are empty. So now now the train should be coming. Or wait, 45,000, right? No, it's not exactly like this one needs to lose a 5k. Once this tank loses like 5k, a train should be coming in. It's gonna lose it at some point, and everything should be back to normal. Cool. Let's go to Nauvis and get these Speed Models 9 working. Oh man. And it's funny how I haven't realized this. It's a bit dumb of me to not have realized that having speed like originally I thought that productivity models are good enough. I thought that having level 9 productivity models is good enough simply because we don't really use like speed models is like they allow to have less buildings, right? But what I didn't calculate was that the fact that we would need a lot more productivity models if we have more buildings. It was pretty dumb. But now that I know it, let's go ahead and set up the production of these. So as you can see, oh, wait a second, no, Nauvis. Go back to Nauvis Orbit, actually. Let's go back to Nauvis Orbit. And on Nauvis Orbit, what I wanted to do is to make sure that this ship is flying. It is not. This is the ship which is supposed to bring the cores. The Medusa is the one bringing the cores from Erebos, but it hasn't been. We haven't finished the this the last time, so it's not flying. It's not working. And by the way, it's called the Medusa, but let's have it some readable name. Wait, we cannot do it from here. We need to go to somewhere where we can copy paste the finding signal, and the finding signal here. Let's put the copper core fragments here, like this, and put this signal in the name of the ship, like this, and we can keep it Medusa for now. But again, this is all up for grabs. I'm gonna put it into brackets. The copper core fragments Medusa. Now, what does it need to be launched? Water, good. It needs these ones, which it doesn't have. How should we do it? How should we bring the using this one, right? Oh yeah, we have requested for it. We have requested it, and we don't have. Do we have the chest? Okay, we have the chest. We have everything. We just need to have the spaceship. I think they must be inside the ship. They must be inside the ship, or it's okay. It's a red one. It's a red one because we're not producing them right here. We are not making them. Can we make them with what we have already? It's like the last part of the automation. I'd like it to be fully ready so we can have other core miner holders coming where needed. Can we produce this right here? Right at the mall. At the spaceship yard. Electronic circuit, battery, and steel plates. I mean, we could definitely request all of this. We have batteries. We have steel plates. Okay, we have everything. We have everything. Perfect. So we don't need this, and we also don't need the request. We have all the components, to make it. Let's just put it very simply in a chest, in an assembling machine. We won't need tons of these. Just a small buffer to begin with, and that should be good enough. keep making them. Yeah. Keep making them. You are gonna be filtered by this. And how many do we want? Well, not 100. 20, 200. How many rows do we want? One row is 200. So let's have, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rows. So 200 times 6. 1200. Cool. Now this is being done, and they are being delivered to the ship. What is the automation here? What's the remaining automation? Once we have at least 200 inside, like one row, okay, it's gonna be blue, and this one's gonna be blue, and once it equals to 6, it can be leaving. I think that's it. I think that's it. I cannot find anything else we might be needing. It's basically ready. Water. Most important parts are water, the fuel itself, and these. The antimatter canister, which are all right here. Water is plugged in, fuel is plugged in, so let's set it to 4. We need 4 blue signals in order for it to leave, which is these. And that's it. So once we have 200 of these, it can launch, but you know what? It can be launched like that right now. Because we want them cores. We want all these cores. And this is gonna be the finalized automation of the core mining ship. If it's working, I'm gonna copy paste it and have 2, maybe 3. I'm not sure how many ships you want per planet. I'm not sure. How long does it take for it to go there? It takes like 5 minutes, right? Maybe 2 ships are good enough. I feel like 2 ships should be good enough. The planet is not very far. 5 minutes is fine. I don't think we will be able to unload all this ship in actually. Yeah, I think it should be fine. If we notice that 2 ships are not enough, then we can add a 3rd one. Okay, and here we are at the orbit, and let's go to Nauvis and improve this production of the blue circuits. By the way, we have landed at the orbit. Why don't we are we not getting the fuel? The refueling is not going. English, please. The refueling is somehow not being done. I think it's because we have moved these things around. Yeah. Okay, now it's good. Because we are going to Nauvis, right? So we want we want to be topped. Although, And it was on purpose that I didn't put a clamp on Nauvis, because we don't know where we want to be landing with our custom personal ship. So let's anchor where we need it, and the requirements for like the current plan is to improve the blue module production. The modules are being produced here, and as you can see, we only have 2 assemblers right now, which is not the best. Which is not the best, to say the least. So let's put it here. Bam. Let's destroy some rocks. Like we have a weird shape. That's fine. Let's destroy these rocks with the wing. Bam. No more rocks. And let's see. Why these are sometimes not working? Oh, the green circuits. The green circuits. Oh, one green inserter is not fast enough for the green circuits. Oh my god. Haven't even realized that. The red ones are good, but the green ones are not good. I mean, it could go faster. It could go faster, definitely. Do we have the same setup for the productivity models? We kinda do. Again, with only one green hand. By the way, how comes these are not turning? How comes these are not completely online? Is it because the rocket is full and it doesn't have any other request, but it's not completely full? It's almost full, but not entirely full. Is it what's going on? Shipyard, antimatter factory, sciences, deep space science, modules. Look at that. Okay, the rocket is kind of full, but not full enough, and it doesn't have any logistics request, meaning it's stuck. It's not gonna leave because we launch on cargo full, which is kind of fine. I think I'm fine with this for now, because I'd like to to add some more, like we don't want to waste all the copper and all the circuits on productivity models here for now. We want to have an initial trickle of the speed models. What's going on? We need blue circuits. Oh my god, we don't have blue circuits. Bottleneck handling stream. I mean, it happens from time to time, right? So what's your problem? I'm not seeing any copper. So we don't have copper. Good news is that is easy to solve. So right now we have just sent the copper spaceship for copper ores. Like we might want to expand these for now, but I mean in the future. But for now, let's just colonize a copper patch. Let's add some mines. We can expand. It's gonna be way faster than like go and core mine a whole new planet and add more ships. Let's just put some mines on the copper patch because we have them. It's not like we're out of ores or something. So let's just do this. I flew here to grab some modules. This is the very old factory producing the very first modules we made. We have like a chest of them everywhere. So let's just get them and let's put some miners. I think we might want to unload some stuff in our ship. And that's the advantage of having a personal ship. We can unload whatever we don't need on this planet, for example, into the ship's storage, into the ship's cargo. For example, we won't be needing all the space stuff here. No, we will be needing these, but not all of these. And just like that, we have tons of... let's have one of each in the inventory at all times, just in case. We can put some of the consoles here. Okay, let's get that that patch, so that we have some copper ore going until we have the core mining. This is the mall. Yeah, we can have some small some restocking. Let's grab some rails. Now, we don't need to design anything from scratch, except for the for the miners. I haven't looked into the mod for automatic miner placement. I wanted to look into that, but I didn't have. I forgot. I forgot to look into that. There is a mod apparently which allows you to automatically place the miners over a patch, like cover it with miners with all the belts and whatnot. And I actually wonder if it integrates well with AC. Now, how many... Let me have a quick look at here. The TMP, right after the sciences, was the one with having all the ores. I just want to know how many mining drills we need. 7 mining drills per patch, can be 8, 7.1, and we are good. Well, first of all, we need a station. We do have some coal stations here. What we can do is we can expand here and have more of them for copper. And I think that's what we need to do because we don't have space. Or... oh, we can remove this tile. Oh, wait a second, what? Oh my god! Coal is almost finished as well. Maybe instead of expanding everything, we might... it would be wiser to get started with core mining, wouldn't it? I want to remove this part, then cut this part completely, and basically have it go here. So we can have space for additional stackers here in the middle. I've been tempted to look into auto miner placement, especially with 0.6 reducing the copy pasta core mining. Yeah. It's not the same as before. You have to place the core miners into specific points. Onto the specific points. What's going on here? Oh yeah, you don't have the power. It's fine, we can finish the power later. I'm worried about different mining expansions we will need to be doing, considering how we have nothing. Yeah, right here. So with this we can have three stations for copper. And you know what? Let's actually copy paste all of it right here. Let's copy paste all of it right here. So you're playing 0.6, Quatch? Have you already started the new run, or is it from your beta testing? Feedback. like this, like this. Other side, and these are gonna be copper ore. You know what? I think it's smarter to copy paste a station delivering copper ore. Where did we have it? Oh, we have it here. We have some stations here. This is perfect. Absolutely beautiful. Bam. Seconds are on the way. What? Oh, yeah, never mind. Just paste it without this one. Oh. Why is it like that? Why is there only one? I think it's it's a bad copy paste here. Here we have a bad copy paste, and this is why like all this is working, but no, it has a this is why we have a chest full with everything, but it's not being used. We need to copy from here. We have more copper ore than needed, than I thought, with that mistake. So here M is equal to 4K and T is 2. Perfect. T is gonna be exactly 2. Let's copy this, the signal here, and finally, can do it like that, like this, and copy everything. Bam. Okay, here we go. Three more chests for the copper ores. Let's get started with mining. Upgrade is the plan. Oh, you want to upgrade? You want to upgrade? I was thinking about doing the upgrade initially because I didn't want to change, like to do everything from scratch again, but I was convinced that the whole point of 0.6 is to have you go through a different mid-game, and if you're past the mid-game, maybe it's not gonna be, I mean, it's still you're still gonna be having changes, but not as much as you could have gotten if you had played the new game from scratch, right? Let's do it like that. Bam. And bam, grabbing all these patches. And the beacon, where should the beacon be? Can we place, maybe we can, oh yeah, let's place it. Let's do it like that. Bam, bam. We can grab this one as well. And the beacon can be here. Like this. Let's do it like this. So, how should we do here? Oh my god. But yeah, again, for automated core or automated ore placements, I'm kind of wondering how is it possible with these beacons, with the AC stuff. Oh god, I think what we want here is to have not that many, but having one from the left and one from the right, so we can cover every single patch of ore here. Something like this. This one is gonna go from the top, and this one is gonna go from the bottom. It's a bit weird, but like it's 8 machines. It's an 8 machines build. Let's have these ones like this, and these ones like this. Yeah, and I think with this we have covered everything, and we have 8 machines everywhere. Yep, let's go. Perhaps if I really want to play around with Mega Base design and Space Elevator. Yeah, I want to do that too. I want to do that too. But all the changes, man. But again, this current base is designed around not having Space Elevator, right? We have a lot of design already done with spaceships, with rockets, like automated distribution. So I kind of don't want to throw out the design in favor of playing around with the new one. So for me, it's gonna be probably a next playthrough. Oh, we need this one first. I'm using sometimes the undergrounds just to save on the belts, because we might not have enough of them if we oh yeah, you didn't have to delete. Let's see how many belts we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7. If we have 7, that means that 3, 2, and 2 are gonna be good enough. Let's have 3 of them here at the top. 3 of them here at the top, and then have... let's have these. And then we can have these. Oh, before doing that, let's finish the beacons. So, one beacon is covering everything except the 3 here on the right. If we put it like this... If we put it like this covering these, can we place one beacon here covering everything else? We kinda can. I think if we move this one here, we're gonna be able to place a beacon covering everything. A single one, yeah. Oh. Okay, that's fine. We can remove this one from these two. Now everything should be covered. These 6 are covered by this one, and then this one covers everything else. Okay. Quite optimal. Only 3 beacons. Man, praise the sun for even distribution. Praise the sun. So 2 here, and 2 of these shall go inside that one. This is gonna give us a couple of millions of ores, with hopes of not blocking the production. This one is going here. That's fine. And finally, let's have these and these. Done. So new copper deliveries. Oh, hold on. We need power, of course. Something like this. It doesn't take much time, but it's still kind of a trouble if we need to do it for every single patch. And look at this coal. We're running out of coal, actually. Coal is gonna be the next issue, because reason why coal is running out is because we were doing the 1 million science packs for the rocket reusability. Hence the coal was we have been losing coal. These can even like go into their own we can leave these machines at the end once it's completely done. I feel like if we don't expand coal, we will gonna be suffering through it later, but that's fine. Right now we need copper. Let's go fix the one station at the left. Bottom underground bus is not connected. What? Bottom underground is not connected. Oh, thank you for. I should have checked. Thank you for that. Yeah. Now everything is being mined. Man, I wish you were here to let me know the other day for this one. How did I have not noticed the lack of assemblers? Is it still? Yeah, it's ghosts. I thought maybe the robot might have placed them, but no. And you can see a crash here. It's fine. All the capsules, which we're never gonna be using. Never say never, but something tells me, my little finger tells me that these are not gonna be used. Let's have these. Man, all the stone laying around. The core miner, the miners. Yeah. My big regret here, my big regret of this of Nauvis base is not having a grid. If I were to redo a playthrough, if I were to redo a run, I think in all my in all the runs I'm gonna do in the future, I'm gonna be having a grid, because not having a grid is not having a global construction option for your base is really bad. It's not advisable. Okay, so 2 trains can come in here. What we can do is actually help. Wait. We can help this by doing something like that. something like that. So we have emptied all the copper from here. We're gonna be using it inside the station, and all of these can be removed. Yeah, power. Of course. Let's get the power. Okay, how much copper do we have? We have 7.4 million here, which were not connected to the base. How did that happen? 7.4 million and 10 million here now. So we have added 17 million copper, which should last us for quite a while. Are these all working? Yeah, they are. They are perfect. Now, hopefully, this is all gonna be good. It's all gonna be good. Let's go and proceed with the speed level 9. Because, guys, what I want to do is go to antimatter production factory here, Naquium production factory, and change all of it to be using productivity level 9 and speed level 9. And that's gonna be the goal. Both level 9s, the max level modules. An optimized factory, which is gonna be at the same time researching Vitamelange stuff and Naquium. Simply because we want everything to be optimized. Vitamelange is also not that easy to come by, although if we have core mining, might be easier than expected. Okay, what do we have here? What do we have here? The modules are below. Man, today I have trouble speaking for some reason. How much copper do we have here? Less than 1 million? No, I'm not gonna be concerned about this. Oh, I missed the message from Quatch. Very well, I very much want to throw out my current design and wasn't in the process of it anyway, and finding a live rebuild to be painfully slow. True. But I kind of have new ideas about how I want my base to be. Like, first of all, the grid, right? So I'd like to have an improved build with a new playthrough. Why not? And I'm also thinking about throwing in Factorio into the mix. I'm not sure yet, but if we are doing a new run, why not doing Factorio at the same time? Do you have holmium, by the way? Okay, yeah, we do have holmium cables. Perfect. All we need to do now is wait until core copper is smelted. As you can see, copper is flowing in the smeltery. Not these though, but it's flowing here because the top ones are prioritized because the stackers are towards the top. So the copper is flowing, the copper plates are flowing. The belts are not full, but they should be full once we have better productivity and speed modules. That was a thought of mine for sure. Like, instead of doing something similar, I mean, 0.6 is, it's still space exploration, right? It's a bit different, there are more things, you might be using space elevator, but you're still gonna be doing the same stuff, right? So why not throw Castor into the mix? Just to try it out. At the same time, it's been a while since I played Castorio. Now these. The problem with these was the insertion of the green models, and I feel like with the current design there is not much we can do except for having all these belts moved one tile, red belts moved one tile behind. Oh, I think that's good. I think that's good. If we move red circuits one tile behind, look at this. If we move them here. Do we have space? Kinda, it's kinda weird. We can do it like that. We don't even need the red hands anymore here. We can use green hands everywhere. And then do it like this. Then we have two green hands, okay, green hands. Two fast stack inserters for the green circuits, which are able to maintain the production at full speed. And red ones as well. Okay, now one red hand is not enough for inserting the... Seriously though. You know what? That's fine. And this one from the middle. Oh, it doesn't have reds anymore. This one doesn't have reds. It's easy to fix. We just need to do this. Yeah, let's go. I've seen that as well at the same time you've posted it. Let's go. Now they should not be blinking. Oh, they are blinking. Oh, we need the green inserter here. So now these should be always green. And this is kinda always... I mean, there's like a small... Okay, the issue is the red one here. Is there a way to... I mean, there is a way to improve it. Why, if we add a splitter. There is a way to improve it if we do it like that. With a green. Greens everywhere! Wait, in that case... Ooh, I am having an idea. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. We don't need to optimize anymore. Like, it's almost... Okay, now we need to optimize this side because these are not being taken care of fast enough. And... Oh, this is fine. Did we overkill? Oh, 2 into 1. We have overkilled. This is an overkill. This is an overkill. This is a proper... Oh, this is an overkill indeed. It is an overkill. So we have... Oh, and we need to connect here as well. Yeah, but that's fine. It is a small overkill, but nothing to worry about. Let's delete this and let's have this one mirrored. Like this. Mirrored, and this should be extended. Okay, now the build should be going well. What else? Yeah, we need to decide how much of these we want. And I think that's gonna depend on... do we even have it? I mean, we have the level 3 productivity, so it's the same. It depends on how many belts we want to have here. It depends on how many belts. So this is too much. Clearly, it's too much because of the number of belts. This is how much of productivity 3 we had. You know what? Let's copy this factory actually. Copy, duplicate, and change it to speed because I want to change the numbers. I mean, we can always say the recipe. Here is going to be speed 3. What I'd like to... That's fine. Speed 3. And let's play around with the numbers. So 700 was too much. Let's try 200. Where is it? Here. Let's try 200. How many belts does that gonna take? 1.7 and 3.3. That is good. That is actually good. That is actually good. We can even go a bit higher. Let's top it up at 4 green belts. Yeah, that's good. I like this. 4 green belts, 2 red belts, which means 1 on each side. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So instead of having only 1 here, we're going to be having 2. Man, I wish I was smarter and moved this one a little bit to the left. That's fine. So we're going to be having a second one. So you are left side, you are right side. Perfect. And 4 green belts, so we need a second one. Do we even have a green belt input here? Not really. Why is there so few of these? Let's have a bigger buffer. I mean, 16k. No, it's actually a big number. Like if you look at the absolute number here, because of the high stacks for once. But still, let's change it to 45k. I want it to be a bigger number. And we can have 1 belt from here and 1 belt from here. Because 4 belts is kind of my limit from drawing from the chests. Man, it's gonna be very fun. Like if we do a Factorio 2 playthrough, it can be super fun recalculating all of the ratios. because I know that Factorio 2 does some big changes to how stuff works. So let's have these two both go on the left. And let's have these two on the right. So we have this one. Now where are we gonna be sending the second belt to? I think behind is good. Let's send it behind. And let's kind of feed it in the middle to replace this one once we reach the amount of combinator, the machines. So that actually gives us 4 machines. Oh! Oh, so 2 green belts basically feed two machines. 4 green belts, 4 machines producing level 3 models. 1 green belt per machine. And right now we have 4 machines. Wait. We need 10 of the level 1s. We have 6. We can double it. Basically what we need to do here is doubling this, and the second green belt should be here for the next part. For the next part. How many? Yeah, I believe I remember these 3.6 machines. It's one of the chemical plants per the assembling machine, so we have to copy these along with everything else. And this is very simple. This is very simple. What's this? What are these belts? I have no idea what these are, but I don't think they are needed. And yeah, the idea behind the build is that it's easily scalable. So if you just copy paste this and change a little bit, yeah, we need to leave us the space here for this belt. The beacon should be gone, and this belt is gonna go snaking through the other side. So not here, but here. Can these two be placed? No, but what we can do is we can have these be brought by robots in the global network. So this is a global network, so robots can build these two, and we can copy them here. And here what's going on? Well, the green belt is not going further than this, because 1 green belt feeds 2. Or even less than 2, I think. Red belt can still go further, but let's have an underground here. And this green belt should come in from this side. Like this. Like this, and let's have the green belt. That's fine. No, you know what? Let's still have it move in the same fashion as earlier and do something like that. Did we have the labor? Yes, thank you, Amazon. Collecting the package and placing these here. Okay, it's now connected, so everything should be... Oh, we need blue belts as well. Bam, bam. These have sulfuric acid and the plates, and everything is done. Everything is done. So we have kind of more than doubled the production of the blue modules, simply thanks to the improving the... Wait, how come they're still red? 2 stack inserters are not enough. Oh no, the output here. The output is blocked. Okay, these don't matter. Side ones don't matter. The only ones that matter... Oh, here is a little bit of an oopsie. We need to make sure we are able to... The only ones that matter are the middle ones. If the middle ones work 100% of the time, then it's good, because we have a little bit overkilled here. It's actually 3 to 2, and we used 2 to 1, so we have... Instead of having 3 into 2, we have 2 into 1, which is way more than necessary. Hey, Scout the Summit, welcome back. Welcome back. Now that we have this, we can go to Nauvis orbit and work on the trickle of the resources. I think we should be having almost everything. We must be having almost everything. And let's see about... Oh, look at the amount of the items we I forgot to do this. Look at the amount of the modules we have here. You know what? I think we shall uncap these, because we want a buffer. Just keep producing. We're gonna be using it. Don't you worry. Oh, before we leave, let's make sure this rocket is properly sending the modules. And to do so, we need to basically increase the demand, so that we actually input more of the stuff here. The blue modules should be delivered using a train here on the left-hand side. Yeah, indeed. Oh, why are you here? You should be stationed here. I'm guessing I forgot the I forgot to change the entities. Let's copy the red models and we can easily adjust. And here is, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Mistakes were made. That's fine. That's not a big deal. Basically, it means that we never ever stop having trains feeding the stuff here. But that's a little bit bad to look at, right? So let's change the. This is the epoxy. This is the. What's it called? Heavy bearings. Yeah, it's not exactly a big problem. Like the chest is always getting full, while it's never letting the trains know that it's empty. It might cause a problem if these trains were not dedicated to these stations. But since they are dedicated, they're right here. It's not a problem. They can stay here if it's overflowing. So let me copy these and paste them above the two of these. Oops, why did I press N? What's this? Unrelated. Let's not get distracted. And let's have these adjusted to be the proper modules. I wish it didn't. It wouldn't reset to 1 when we change the entity. Oops. Here as well. Look, it changed to 1. Oh, it's a green one. Oh my god, what am I doing? This is the green one, the most useless one. Can't find my. Can't imagine a situation where we would need level 9 ones. It sounds very specific, highly unlikely. These are not used yet, so I don't have to have any specific... these are for the mole. No need to connect them, it's fine. Yeah, we are done. So now the station should be saying 0, yeah, because it says we have too much. No train should come, but that's fine. And let's update the request. I got a fairly large level 1 production module facility up and running yesterday, and oh my god, my copper. Exactly! It's eating the copper. This is why Factory Planner is such an amazing tool. You can already see the usage of, like, you can already try to see whether you can actually provide all this copper. And this is why, before doing all these, like, module production, I have expanded the copper smelting so much. Look at the amount of belts we have of copper. I mean, that's not, like, too crazy, but we easily have 30 belts here. These are only plates, like they're not full, so we have 36 here, plus 3, 6, 9, and 12. We have 48 belts of copper, like 60% full, 70% full. Hey, Faustus, welcome back. And we are going to Nauvis orbit and fixing the. Speaking of Nauvis orbits. We need to fix the request of the models first. Nauvis orbit. Here we go. Let's check whether blue circuits are backed up. They're not backed up. They should be backing up in a chest. Wait, which chest? Oh, here. Yeah, we have them being like kind of produced here. And what we can do is we can take from this chest and send them forth. So we have a small buffer of these. These we don't care, but we have a small buffer of these, and we can send a. Let's limit. I don't think we're ever gonna be using all of it at once. Never say never. Never say never. Oh yeah, changing the request so the rocket actually delivers. What is this mess? Oh come on, rocket crash. How did that happen? What are the resources? Epoxy. Oh, that sounds like a rocket from here. Maybe this rocket. No. Yeah. The green stuff. The dark green. Yeah, dark green stuff and copper. Yeah, sounds like a rocket from. Yeah, it's a rocket coming to this refinery, which crashed somewhere here in the vicinity of this small base. Unfortunately. Time to automate trash removal. Oh my god. we need to finish Arcospheres before Revan is back, guys. Oh, by the way, Revan is not here. We can be shooting chests without. Oh my god, no. Oh my god. We can be shooting chests without any issues because there is no one to. Oh god. Oh god. I didn't think this through. Wait. Okay, done. It's hard to destroy stuff using the cryo gun. I object. Change what? Yeah, Faustus is here to protect to protect the Arcospheres. Rowan says no destroy chest while he is gone. Okay. You must say that for when he is here. Oh my god, we are not allowed to do that even when the guard is not here. When the watcher is not here. Let's remove all of these because we don't want these items yet. Where do they go? Where do they go? Oh, there is a big storage chest, right? They go here, right? Oh. That should be a fish as well. That's a weird chest. Which is fine. What is the usage of the oh, the unstaffle. Yeah. Let's pick that up. The unstaffle has some stuff. That's fine. Can be used later. Only when he's here. Oh, you want to tilt him, right? If we destroy it while he's here, it tilts him. Yeah, true. We can have a big chest full of trash and wait for him to come back and shoot it with all our might. Prepare some nuking for the chest. Oh, guys, let's do that. Let's prepare some trash and let's prepare a big nuke. We can have a nice zone with the landfill and stuff for maximum effect. Trash destruction. Let's launch and let's get to the. Yeah, I'm really liking the fact that we can now warp anywhere on the planet. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't want to disable you. Now we're talking. Yeah. Or we could set up a rocket, a silo to nowhere that will be launched on his return. That's good as well. Maybe a couple. And I have the idea where it can be on Morse orbit. Let's have these. By the way, oh no, yeah, your redeem was about that, right? Yeah, how do we get rid of these? There is no network here, so there is really no network. I think the one thing to do would be to actually extend. Yeah, wait a second. No, there is a small network here just for these items. But what we can do is we can have a storage chest, or maybe okay, I have an idea. Storage chest is a bit weird because. You know what? Okay, it's fine. We can do it manually when the rocket crashes. It's not a big deal. Let's put a storage chest here. So everything is gonna go here. Everything which is being like this. And what we can do is let me steal some landfill. Man, I love stealing space landfill. That's a big hobby of mine. Streamer's choice. Automatic Morse orbit delivery. Just route a nice constant stream of stone. Yeah, stone is good. Let's have a mix of ores, just to show that it's like not just one product we have been mining specifically, but a mix of trash. It looks a bit more real. Where is the stuff? Oh yeah, okay, never mind. Let's get the ship nearby. Everything is on the ship, so let's disable the auto landing. And let's have it launch to orbit and land next to us. Man, that's so cool. Being able to call ships, like, very few games specialized in space stuff give us so much control over what we do, how we do stuff compared to AC. Let's put these here. Like, we don't need models right now, but we know that we have them in the chest. We also have oh, we have one speed model 9. Cool. And let's have all our let's keep the chest here, and let's have all our space stuff. Have you seen the amount of water on Morse? Stone is precious right now. True. Stone is quite precious. But, hey, Faustus, it's an easy problem. Imagine the core mining, what we are, like, if we expand the core mining, we can have all the byproducts, all kinds of byproducts, which are actually disposable. Like, we don't care about products we get using the core mining. We can maybe, like, throw away some of them without any kind of disruption in the factory. Okay, so the idea here is to go and have the modules improved, which are right here. Oh, and first and foremost, let's increase the request. We want the rocket to come here. We are asking for only 100 speed modules, but let's ask for more, because what we want is like I'm gonna have the same request as for the productivity ones. Now, productivity ones is using the big storage chest, and these ones are using a small one. Is it okay? What's the multiplier here? I haven't even checked. 16. So we have asked for 600 times 16. About 10k modules. And 10k modules with it's 200 stacks, right? We have asked for 200 stacks. Are we going to be able to handle the 200 stacks? We definitely are not able to handle these stacks. So let's go ahead and change the size of these chests. What we can do is we can simply put a big one, a second big one, have it the filter for this, have this cancelled. Oh, by the way, whatever, don't output, and we can put it right here, like that. Hopefully it's gonna be okay. Yep. Good. Now connect everything and have the modules. Why do we have a spin module level 1? Go in here. We need more buffer, since we have increased by a lot of the number of the models we have. This is a bit this is a bit of a pain, but it is a pain. Building a brave new world, one pebble at a time. Yep. Water ice? Water ice is a good idea as well. We can even get some free water ice by shooting this gun, right? We can have water ice. By the way, guys, this is very cool. Like, if we have this ammo, maybe if one day we need water, we can easily have it. Like, if we need a small amount of water to bootstrap the power, could be a good solution. Let's have this go through these. It's not the best, but it's acceptable. Bam. Oops. It's not what I wanted to output. Okay, we have the speed modules, and let's have the level 9s. I think everything should be set up except for some of the resources, and the resources being, oh, we need the packs. Sorry, the catalogs. We need all the catalogs here. These ones require the level 5, and for the above we don't have the catalogs, but we can easily request them because they're all inside their specific chests. Now, where are we sending these? And how are we sending these? Let's see. Oh, yeah, the catalogs are coming in through here. You know what, let's improve a little bit how this is done. Let's put the chest here. And let's still have... Yeah, let's still have the same setup as here, but we're gonna prioritize the chest. Because the chest, we want to have some buffer inside the chest in order to be able to do the buildings. Let's have the buffer up to here. Or we might use an inserter with a smart output. That's fine. Yeah, now we have everything. That's fine. Let's go and bring the models, the catalogs. And hey, look at me preparing the stations. Not knowing whether it would be useful or not, but we can always request them now. And speaking of the request is here. Like, all we need to do is to add trains. We just don't have the trains. Yeah, all we need to do is add 2 trains. 1, 2, 3. Wait, what? We have them. we even have the trains. This is what I call preparing for zombie apocalypse or anything. We have everything. All we need to do is to set up a schedule. I'm so happy realizing step by step that all the work is done by the past me. Requester, come here, and yeah. So this one is gonna be, oops. Yeah, this one is gonna be the... what's its name? Energy? No, material catalog. So you, sir, are level 3. You're gonna be getting full at the provider. You're gonna be coming here at the station, at the module base. It's called productivity model, but that's fine. We understand each other. And 2 seconds of an activity at this station, and then go to the unloader. This one. Until empty. Off you go. Hey, it's able to go. Cool. Means we have the buffer. So convenient. Level 4. Until full. Level 4, you come back here. And you go here. Until empty. Cool. We're gonna be having all of them. They're gonna be pumped. The only thing which is missing is to check whether we have everything here. And indeed, we need something special. And this something being nanomaterial. Nanomaterial is something we don't really have produced in the dedicated factory. We are producing nanomaterial separately at different locations. We are having some nanomaterial production here at the spaceship yard. We are having some at the mall, at the central mall. We have some of it here, and we also have nanomaterial production at Deep Space Science base. Here, we have it everywhere. I wish I was smarter and have centralized it earlier, but no jetpack fuel. Oh my god, we don't have any more jetpack fuel. But you know what we have? We have a spaceship, which is better. So yeah, let's actually go ahead and bring manually some of it, nanomaterial. I don't want to be building a factory for nanomaterial right now. It's not the objective today. but we want to be starting a trickle, and since it's the last item, we won't be needing that much of it. So let's go to the mall. Let's go to the mall right here. Let's get the nanomaterial. Come on, jetpack, fuel. Robots, deliver. Thank you, robots. You're so nice. Yeah, you know what? Like, this is gonna... this is gonna give us... I think it's 1-to-1, right? I'm thinking it's 1-to-1. Not sure, but... Oh, no, 25-to-1. Good enough. Like, we don't need much. Keep in mind that we will need speed level 9 modules only where we are using our productivity 9 modules in these beacons. I'm not gonna use speed 9 modules anywhere. Like speed 9 modules objective is to reduce the usage of productivity modules. So having just a trickle of them, having just enough, is exactly what we need. Just to have them inside the beacons. Spaceship for intra-surface teleporting, not efficient but effective. I mean, if we were on Nauvis, I would think twice, but being in space, being in Nauvis orbit, like, it costs nothing, right? Antimatter is very cheap. Antimatter, like, the biggest cost for antimatter is actually energy. In terms of resources, it costs nothing. It costs, like, stone. No, I think one of the other big costs is actually cryo... Not the rods, but the cryo fluid. But it can be produced in place. I should have thought of making it maybe in place. Now, speaking of... so, I know I was just saying that it requires no resources, and I'm pointing out a problem in the factory where we lack resource. Which actually invalidates what I have been saying. But still, I think it's pretty cheap. Petroleum. Oh, you mean if we were to use a rocket fuel based spaceship for teleporting? Could have been good as well. Could have been good. Now this one also needs all kinds of stuff, which we must be having. Yeah, because we have them here. Yeah, all we need to do here is to bring the belt. Bring the look at all the catalogs. Super nice to have them. And here we can have a small chest where we can store all of these, and they are gonna be outputted. Petrol, that's free anyways. Yeah, petrol is free. Antimatter requires tons of petrol. Really? I have not noticed that. Oh, true. Like, not, I wouldn't say tons. I wouldn't say tons, but yeah, it does require quite a bunch of petroleum. This is the decomposition for the antimatter stream. Like 15k require 3.7k of petroleum. About, I don't know, 4 times. Yeah, about 4 times as much. 1 petroleum gas gives you 4 antimatter. Plus, like, sulfuric acid, because it also consumes petroleum gas. But that's a very low number. But yeah, look at other resources. Like, this is nothing. For 15k antimatter, like, this is nothing. This is the biggest, yeah, indeed, this is one of the biggest consumers. Because chemical gel, yeah. Speaking of petroleum, still haven't gotten around to automating the ship bringing methane ice from the asteroid field. Maybe, I mean, it depends. Like, the moment we hit a bottleneck there, I'm gonna do that. But for now, we are Gucci. We are Gucci. Let's see here. What are we lacking? Why the production haven't started yet? Oh wait, we don't have the cooling. The cooling hasn't been connected, which is not good. Not good at all. I think we can have a straight line right here. We can have a straight line for cooling. Yeah. Okay, so the cables are produced. We have the nanomaterial. We're going to be having speed models, hopefully. And all we need is the catalog. Now, why catalog is not here? Nothing is here. How it's done? How is done? Oh, the catalog comes in. Okay, okay. Hold on a second. This was a little bit of we are not supposed to use this one full belt. Oh, here was one of these were liquids, but in here all of them are solids. That means we need, including this electromagnetics facility, we need another solid belt. But we can do a solid belt like this. Oh no, we can't. They are not. I mean, we can have it go around. That is not. Can you do it like? Nah, we can't. Oh. What if we do this one like this? And then. No, it's not possible. I'm thinking about how to fit two belts here in this small space and have inserters pulling at the same time from this machine and from each one. But it's impossible because we will need 3 inserters anyways. So we need. I mean, what am I thinking about? All we need to do is to have one belt at the top, like this. And having the hands pulling from it from the top, and that is done. So the bottom belt should be dedicated to having the previous model plus the catalog, and the catalog is going. Oh, it's here as well. It's used in 2 places, which is fine. Let's output it. Output it right here, and we can have the machine coming in from below the machine. The model, and this is how we can have both of them inside the system. So all we need now is the previous model. Let's see. These ones need a superconductive cable as well, and I'm not sure about how much of these we're going to be needing. So here have some speed models. Oh, these are level 1s. Have some level 3s, and let's have a grab. Should we just do this? Put it on the ground and. Should we just put it on the ground? Why not? Why not? Here you go. Okay, you can have a belt. 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 We need to evacuate the fluid which have been accumulating, and same here. We can just do this. To get it out. Okay. So we can be building all of these. Now, and these are done. Yes, these are done, and just like that, we have a trickle of Speed 9 models. Man, that's a record build. I mean, it has been done before, but still. Speed 9 models are done, though. I'm not sure whether one machine here is going to be able to. It's fully moduled and beaconed, but I'm not sure whether it's going to be able to suffice for 4 of these. Although, like, look at the speed, 256 seconds. This one is 30 seconds. It needs 5, and 5. So 20. We need 20 cables. And here 512 seconds. We need 20 cables in about 15k seconds. And this produces 1 every 30 seconds. 30 multiplied by 20 is 600. 600 seconds to produce, and we said we needed them in 1500 seconds, so it's good enough. Okay, one machine here is good enough, more than good enough. We're going to be producing twice as many as we need. More than twice, 2.5 times as many as we need. Okay. It's all good. All is green. Happy to see that. And we should be getting our models next. And now, the best part. We can go to our Naquium production. Naquium here. remove all of this. Pum, 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 pum. Go into the preferences and set primary model productivity 9, secondary speed 9, and for the beacon speed 9. And these are the defaults. Now, when we decompose, we're going to be having these modules and beacons, as you can see. And this is so cool to see. Like, the most efficient thing we can have. Oh man, 40 chemical plants. This is already 120 productivity models, productivity 9 models. We can adjust the numbers. We don't need to have like 270 per minute. We will adjust the numbers based on the requirements. Vitalic acid, definitely I want to have it moduled as well. Moduled as well, moduled as well, moduled as well. Like, if you look at the amount of machines and multiply them by this number, it's gonna give you the total amount of modules. And it's not that crazy. Yeah, keep in mind we have 400 in the inventory, and we have 10 here as well. And they are being produced right now. The copper is being drained like no tomorrow, but still. Most important is that we are having everything. 1.6. Oh, sorry. Why am I decomposing the? I mean, yeah, we could decompose it right away and continue with these. Washing Naquitite. Yeah, you know what? Oops. Let's have a Naquitite first. Okay, and then this one. And then the cubes. Well, what should we do with the cubes? We can deliver them from Nauvis. Oh no, these are. Yeah, we have Vitamelange on. Sorry, we have Naquitite on Morse, so we can have a Naquitite delivered. How does it work? How does it work? Do you know? For example, imagine we have a rocket on Morse. We have a rocket which is shooting. We have a Vulcanite rocket here, which is set to shoot at any landing pad with the name Vulcanite Requester here, right? If we have a landing pad with this name here on this same planet, is it gonna have a priority? Is it gonna take priority over ones which are further away? How does it sort? How does it handles internally the priority to which send the item? Is it random? Is it the first you place? It has the lowest ID, so it's kind of prioritized. I have no idea, and we shall test it unless someone knows the answer and can spare us the testing. The idea is to request all we need on Morse, because it's kind of the main. Like, we should be doing stuff there already, right? So if you can have a landing pad requesting a Vulcanite, it could be amazing. Okay. And let's go back. Where's the spaceship? It's at the mall. Let's go to the mall. And let's go to Morse. We can start working on the factory. And once the factory is done, once the build is done, once the layout is done, we can come here, grab the models, and place them. Optimize Naquium production. Fly ship. So I think if you look at the tools here, utility dialog, yeah, as you can see, this decomposition requires us to have 294 modules, which is more than we have. Sorry, which is less than we have more than that. Right now in our inventory here, you can see on the right hand side we have 378 modules, productivity models, and this build alone asks us to have 300. So we can actually have more than this amount of Naquium ingots. And let's auto land. Thank you. Oh, what are we receiving? Oh yeah, that's fine. I thought I dropped the stuff. That's fine. Yeah, the landfill job is gonna be pretty crazy. I'm gonna leave for the landfill. I'm gonna leave this kind of platforms for the future pump extension. Like, we're gonna leave one platform here, we can continue one platform here, and I think I'm gonna leave them like in the lakes here and there. And you know what? Let's have a first landfilling operation going. Let's grab these. No logistics. Hang in there. Okay, the fact that they could stop and fly back to their chests is very promising. That means that they were able to, like, all of the items here have their dedicated storage chest. Means no mistakes were made. Where did I drop all the landfill? It should be here. So let's take all this and let's place carefully the pumps up to here, and we can cover everything but this small flake. Is it enough space, by the way? Yeah, it's enough space. It's green. Everything else around can be covered. So I have talked about having the mod which cancels the landfill. I still haven't gotten around to install that, and I think I won't unless I screw up and we need water somewhere. But until then, let's landfill. Oh, and I think the smartest location to landfill first would be where we build the factory. Now I was thinking about building. I mean, we're going to be building the factory here first. But we can be building it elsewhere as well. Let's have a small square of water here, but we can always be taking water from these. Yeah, this is how it is. Oh yeah, this is unnecessary, and this is all landfill. Look at how fast it disappears. We're gonna landfill this planet. We're gonna cover it all with stone. Once we have like core mining going, we're gonna be having tons and tons of stone. So this is one full inventory of stone. Look at all this landfill. This is one full inventory of stone. So we will need maybe 50 times as much. Looking at what it covered. Okay, that was it. I just wanted to see how much we could landfill with one inventory. We have some of it remaining here, but that's fine. Where is our chest? Should be below. Yep, this one. Okay, let's proceed with the factory. The Naquium production facility. Naquium smelting. So this is the delivery, right? What we want to do here is to try to fit it in as few squares as possible, but that's not the priority. The priority here will be to have the build as compact as humanly possible in order to be able to properly beacon use the productivity models and the speed models 9 to their maximum capacity, and this is gonna be the challenge. You can turn other resources into landfill as well. With enough core mining, it's all free. Really? Oh! I haven't noticed these. Even scrap. Oh, I have never noticed these. Oh, that's cool. We can have all of it transformed into landfill. Oh, this is how we can get rid of the overflow. Holminite, beryllium. Hey. Wait. Where are the others? Vulcanite and cryonite. No, wait, we don't get cryonite, but how about vulcanite? We cannot get rid of vulcanite, right? But maybe vulcanite is always used in smelting. That's cool. I have never noticed for some reason. Blind streamer is blind. Okay, what's the order of operations? Yeah, we want to build this factory, and we want to build it, as I said, in a way to be able to cover as many tiles with as few beacons as possible, covering all these buildings and having all this production. Do we need to build volcanic blocks in place? I don't think we want to be doing that. We don't really care. Should we? Like, this is just gonna be... I mean, that's still, like, vulcanite being used, so we might as well... What do you think? Should we have productivity and speed on these vulcanite blocks? Maybe yes, maybe no. Good part is that we have vulcanite here on this planet as well. We're gonna be having Vitamelange after we add the core mining. And we can have glass. Oh, it can be smelted using the blocks themselves. Hold on. Let's have glass first. Sand. Now this definitely doesn't need the productivity and speed. 9. But let's see. Vulcanite. You know what? Oh! There is something I forgot to do. Is to set using beacon 2. The beacon 2 here. Because this is the one we're going to be having very shortly after unlocking the science level 2. And I think what we want is to have the build as close... why am I pressing left click? As close as possible to the final version. I think it's easier to just go ahead and update the beacon level 2 like this, and get this decomposition back. So we have saved a bunch of buildings here. I'm still not sure about these, but I think that's fine. We can use the normal models for these, for glass and volcanic blocks. Rare resources are actually Vitamelange, and because of the quantity, and Naquitite. Okay, let's have the design started. So only 4. Do we have the furnaces in the inventory? We don't, but we can get them. We can easily get them. Let's remove these. The belts, yeah. We can easily get the machines. Wait. Oh, we need to enable the logistics. Have these. Let's have... Now, I know that Factorio, for example, have super chemical plants. Like, incredible chemical plants. Which could be... But with the Factorio buildings, imagine the save on the models. Imagine the save you can make on the models. And we have everything else, right? Let's have 5 pulverizers as well. I'm gonna put them here just as something to always carry in the inventory. Robots are gonna get us fed with these. Pulverizer, 5 pulverizers, yeah. And assembly machines, we do have these. I don't even think we're producing them on this planet. Okay, let's get started. So the idea is that the output is done on the right. We should be doing the processing and kind of looping from below and going back into here. Cover all the small water patches just in case. We might be using this space, I'm not sure yet. It depends on the buildings. Oh, I wanted to cover this, but that's fine. Okay, we need to loop around and go inside here. If we can handle everything within this square, it's perfect. This would be very nice. Let's do it. So disable you. And have the output. Now, do we want a buffer? We might want a buffer. It depends on the production speed, but having a buffer will make us... yeah, I think it's gonna optimize the number. Like, it's gonna reduce the number of spaceships required, because if we output stuff as fast as possible, then we don't have to have a very fast processing speed, because this is like 1 belt, right? Here we have 6 belts. I don't think we're going to be able to have 6 belt consumption. So if you are able to buffer, then we can already automate the ship to bring stuff back. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do it like that. Let's use this space for the buffering. Optimize the space. 4, 5, 6, 7. We only need 7, but we can have 8 just to make it a little bit. Because I don't think we can fit stuff. No, we actually can fit stuff here. These numbers are pretty low. It's like a few of each machine. Buffer is good so the ship can take off and get more Naquium. Yeah, true. That's what I was thinking. I don't think we need a buffer bigger than the amount of stuff we have inside the chests, because the idea is to try to finish it until the next ship comes. But I mean, we have the space, right? We have the square to use, so let's use it to maximum. Maximum would be go here, but we might need to go all the way there. Might not need that. Is it too much? That's fine. Are we producing these, by the way, at the mall? Yeah, we are. Wait, they are not inside the chest. Oh no, they are. They are here. Okay, good. This is the buffer, and let's start here. Should we automate everything already? No, we don't want to automate it yet because we want to be launching the spaceship with the products into Nauvis orbit. But the launching with the product part is going to be a bit complicated. We will need to have the balancing. We will need to have some controller. Remove these, and let's get started. Let's start with a Vitamelange, right? Because we need Vitamelange. No, let's decide about volcanite blocks. What should we do with the volcanite blocks? One idea would be having a rocket, would be to have a smelting facility on Mars. If we can have a smelting facility on Mars, we might be distributing volcanite blocks everywhere on the planet. And I think that's the best idea. We can also send volcanite blocks directly to Nauvis. We can send the blocks directly to Nauvis. Nauvis orbit. Nauvis. The only thing we need to be worried about, careful about, is that we have core mining being done here, and if we want to keep these running, maybe we don't want to keep this. Like, we don't care. Like, right? If you mine every single planet in the solar system, this becomes negligible in the universe. But still, it's not bad. And because we have these, and we are actually pre-crushing them. We're distributing the crushed vulcanite. We can still have the sorry, we can still have the Nauvis processing base here, where we produce the cubes. But we can also produce them. Yeah, we can be shooting stuff here. Yeah, okay. For the current setup, for the current smelters, we can be using Nauvis stuff, and in the future, when we need blocks or cubes anywhere in the system, we can be sending them via a rocket. So that shifts our build, the priorities into making this first, right? But that's not interesting. So let's not make it first. Let's make it last. Let's focus on these first. I really want to have Naquium production going. It's not going to be going, but at least established. And we're going to be having these through a rocket. We're going to be having a vulcanite block requester rocket. And that's it. Slowly, we're going to be shifting towards distributing everything using rockets. Okay. Let's think about this. Let's think about this. These acids are required directly inside these. So, what should be the target? What should be the target number? Do you think this is? I think this is good. I think this number is good because it gives us like 4 machines, 30 machines. All numbers are like almost all numbers are round, except for this one. This is a bit weird. If we have only one pulverizer here, then we're gonna be, this is gonna be the bottleneck. If we have only one pulverizer. is gonna be the bottleneck. But it's like 1.08, so maybe it's an acceptable bottleneck, so it's not gonna be fully... Like having two pulverizers is, when it's 1.0 something. 2, 30, and 4. Like, the biggest problem here is fitting these 30 chemical plants. And also, let's not forget the byproducts. We have sand and stone. Stone can be pushed into a rocket, but what should we do about sand? Oh, I've just realized, if we make volcanite blocks here in place... No, I thought. Oh, wait, I thought they consume sand, but that's not true. What can eat sand? What can eat? Oh, glass! Yes, we can eat sand with glass. We can make glass right here. Yes. Buffer is so good, so the ship can take off the ground. Is good, so the ship can take off and get more Naquium. Yeah, sure. Let's send it back. Let's send it for more Naquium. That's a good idea. It's not gonna be properly automated just yet, because we will need to lift the stuff from here to the orbit. But it's good enough. Let's send it to Nauvis orbit for the refueling first, and it can then be lifted and sent to get back Naquium. By the way, let's check out our asteroid field since yesterday. Do we have full buffers here? Yes, look at this. We have the chests full with Naquium. The mining operations are going on smoothly. Oh, I've just realized we don't we don't have the power grid here. Yeah, and this is quite important because we want to connect. We don't have it, of course. It's within the construction zone, but we don't have it in the chest. Which one? Do we have the other one? Oh, we have the radar construction pylon. Okay, you know what? Let's replace it with the construction pylon, just because we want to have something here. And having this next to the clamp is gonna allow ship to be recharged using this. Now this should be able. Yeah, this now is placeable, and everything should be connected. Good. And let's send the ship back. So one trip takes 30 minutes, which is why it is really nice to have this ship. Wait, how come it's not being fueled? Did I forget to... Oh, I might have removed these, thinking it was useless. But I think this can be placed. Yeah, I think this can be placed. We need to copy the one into 3. Oh yeah, look at this. They're able to be placed. So I can put this one, and it's gonna be able to fuel the ship. Right? Right? Oh, it's been placed. Okay, cool. So now the ship is being fueled. Yeah, it's increasing. And once it's full, we shall send it manually. And we shall see for the automation later. Now, how about that? Yeah, sand goes into glass, and sand needs stone, so we can send stone into glass as well. Yes. This is absolutely perfect. This is absolutely perfect. We still need sulfuric acid for the vitalic acid, and these are raw resources. These are raw resources. We can have a rocket silo requesting Vitamelange and stone and vulcanite blocks. We need to have 3 silos, 3 requester silos. We're going to be setting up the production of the blocks somewhere within the grid, and these are all the byproducts. These are the byproducts of the core mining directly, which makes it very nice. Here we have 1 belt of naquitite. If we go with this build, we're gonna be able to handle 1 full belt of naquitite, and you know, maybe we shall see how good our square can be. Maybe we can double it. Maybe we can double it. We can have. We don't care about the number of belts here. We can adjust because we'll have landing pads. Okay, let's just go. By the way, let's also delimit. I'm not sure where were the spaceship. It was here, and I think it goes up to this location. So let's just go down and work inside these tiles. This is really nice. No byproducts except for water. We need to burn the water because thanks to the speed modules, we use less water than what we output. This is a water positive process. Oh, I need to mute Discord sounds. Hold on. Okay. Sorry for making you all check your Discord. Now let's get to work. Let's get to work. Did you hear that one? I got a notification from Chrome as well, but I think you shouldn't hear that one. Not sure though. Not sure if it's captured. We have 4 of these. This is kind of the end. So the end could be on this side. The end could be on this side. Also, let's... Oh my god. There's like... you know, we can actually ask robots to do this. Because we have some landfill in the... at the mall. We might be wanting to be smelting ingots into plates before loading in the spaceship. So we want to leave some space here. And let's see how much space would be taken by a potential Vitamelange build. Maybe we need to start with a Vitamelange build. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. And you know what? I already want to increase this. Let's double it up. Let's double it up and check it out. So let's lower it so that we are below 1 full belt of Vitamelange. Or is it important? What is the important limitation here? That doesn't really matter, actually. Like 1 belt, we can have 2 belts. That doesn't really matter. What matters are the ratios. I'd like to find a nice number so that we have a round, like round amount of machines. Like this number actually matches with this one. Like if we lower it enough, we can have. We don't have to have a. We won't be needing to have a bottleneck here. 500. That's a round number. 2.00. 2.6779. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. 1 full belt of Vitamelange and 2 belts of Naquitite, and we have a kind of a round number of machines. I don't know if Windows notification sound was yours or mine. It was like a Chrome notification sound. But notifications are the bane of the existence. I mean, notifications which you didn't opt in explicitly for. Let's just build. I think we shall see it. I'm trying to think beforehand, but it's easier to see when everything is like positioned. Let's start with Vitamelange. Yeah, like we want to be building vitalic acids. We want to be building vitalic acids with everything we have here. So that means we have 5 machines here, and the limiting factor is gonna be 16 of these chemical plants. By the way, let me check the amount of models. 422 models, which is fine. We're going to be having them all soon. We have on us we have 370 or something, and we can use this build. So 6 machines producing sulfur Vitamelange acid, vitalic acid. We have 16 plants. That means if you go lower, if you go lower, we're gonna be yeah, let's go lower a little bit so we can basically adjust to... I'm gonna make you a perfect build, guys. I'm gonna make you a perfect build. And this is nice. So there is not a single machine except for this one, which is like 0.1 or 0.2. A 0.3 here. When it's... I mean, this is fine. And we are within the limits here as well. Okay, so 3, okay. Let's have only 1 going. And let's have 3 of these in the front. we want to be completely optimizing the positioning here, so that it's a square. If possible, it's a square. It's a square beaconed with as few beacons as possible. And we want to do something like we want to do something like this. I'm not sure how yet, but this is gonna be the acid, and these are gonna be these, right? Yeah, extracts. 3 extracts machine per 1 assembler here. Then these 3 of these are gonna be this is 1-to-1, so 1 assembling machine into 1 extract. So something like this. 1-into-1 for the spice. Then we will be needing roasts, and for the roasts we have 4.5, and this the amount of industrial furnaces here matches the amount of assemblers here with very good ratios. Like we need a little bit less than 1, and this is absolutely perfect. So we can have a roast machine right behind, and then we will need 3 pulverizers for the full build, and these can be positioned somewhere below. So now if this is scaled. Now, my single problem with this is the lack of compactness. It's the lack of compactness, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. With all the belts and whatnot. These are gonna be the roasts. Now let's see about the resources. The acid can become coming from anywhere. That's not a problem. Let's have. It can come from the, let's say, for example, from the left-hand side, because let me remind you that the acid is right here. It is right here. We can plug it into the system without any cost. If you copy paste, you can put the pulverizer between the furnaces, 2-to-1 ratio way. Oh, true. Because we need 3 pulverizers, and we will have 5 of these builds. Oh, that's a cool idea, Faustus. That's an amazing idea. So if we do something like this, because we have 5, oh, we will have 4 locations for the pulverizer, 4 in between. But we can have 1-1 and then space and then 1-1. Let me show you what I mean. Pulverizer. Like if it goes here, let's move this 1 tile below. And this is a very nice build, a very round build. And the beacon can actually fit above. Oh, look at this! Look at this perfection! If the beacon is able to fit here, we can have like Naquium related stuff above, and this build below, and that's a square. That's a little bit more than a square though. Like optimization would require it to be placed. That's fine. I mean, we can spare some productivity, like speed 9 models, just in case. Like, it's not that big of a deal, but still. Now, the only problem here that I have with this is the fact that, well, first of all, the area here is wider than the total. And wait, if you put it like this, and if we have a second right here, can we put it like? No, it goes all the way up to these, right? It feeds, it goes all the way up to these. But maybe, like, we will still have the belts in between, right? So maybe... it needs to be the... well, first of all, we need 5 of them. We need 5, so let's think. How about having a beacon... How about having a beacon... Best case scenario, if it's on this side... It's gonna be accepting. Let's put them back next to one another. I'm guessing there's gonna be a belt in the middle here. If we put it, best case scenario, if we put it like here, we're gonna be getting half of this, but with the pulverizer. But then again, a pulverizer we only need 3 pulverizers, not 4. So there is 1 which can be scrapped. Can we make these a little bit closer to each other? Okay, a change of plans. What about, instead of having this, What about having a longer one? I was thinking about doing something like this. That's so bad. Okay, maybe not like this exactly, but maybe we can put two of them here. Two of these could serve this one, right? And then if we flip, we can do something like this. If the beacon is reaching it all, then it's perfect. Oh yes, it is. Yes, it is. Something like this. Now, all we we need to decide how we're gonna be getting the resources. Maybe how far can we move it? That's the furthest. Because in that case, we might be wanting to put it somewhere here, maybe. If you do it like this, then it's still kind of okay, right? Yeah, if we do it like this, then it's okay. I mean, is it still okay after we... It's either not wide enough. The build is not either not wide enough, or it's not compact enough. But we need 5 in all cases. We need 5. How about making it super not wide, super compact? We're right now trying to work out the best build possible. So it might not be the fastest one, but once we figure it out, it's something like that. What if we have a belt? What if we have a belt? Something like that. And if we copy it here, then we can have something that a beacon might be reaching. And let's see how much... Oh yeah, that's actually good. That's good. And with this, we can even push it one tile to the right. And the beacon is reaching all, right? One beacon is reaching all. And if we have a second one here on this side, how far are you going to be reaching? You're going to be reaching almost everything, right? Yeah. I like it. I like it. Now, I'm not sure about the proper distance, but we can have one beacon here because we have 5. We can have one beacon here and... Man, you're going a bit too far. And then one here, and this like we can do something like this, and we might be needing to space them even more. And on the right hand side of the beacon, this space can be used for I don't know, anything else like glass or whatever. So it's all good because this one is very compact, and this one is also compact on the left hand side, and the right hand side is completely open for anything else. I think we shall go with this rough framework. Now let's place the belts. Let's place all the belts to see how much space we need in between. So these output one of these, and they also need glass, right? They will also need a glass. Let's see about the amounts. Look at this. They output 2.4 belts, and if we divide by 5, it's gonna... You know what? Instead of dividing by 5, we can have this... Oh, we can limit the machines percentage 20%. Is it gonna be? Is everything adjusted? No, it's not adjusted, right? Oh, it is adjusted. If we do 20% here, that means that we every single machine here is adjusted to this number. So we can have our build, this tile here is these numbers basically. And why did I do that? Now we are able to see, for example, for Vitalic acid, does it fit 1/2 a belt? And the answer is yes. No, not Vitalic acid, I wanted to check this one, extracts. 1347, one full belt is 2700. So this does fit 1/2 a belt exactly. Not more, not less. This is half a belt. 0.499. You cannot do better. You cannot do more compact. Which means we can do this. But because it's such a compact belt, I think 2 inserters per machine are kind of required in order to avoid any kind of holes, right? So something like this. Something like this. Now these require the spice here, and it's like also want to. I'm not sure whether we're gonna be like if these inserters are gonna be good enough, but let's see. Let's see, and these require the roast, which should be coming from here. Now, this build is a bit tricky. This build is very tricky, and the reason why it's so tricky is because it takes a long time, but it outputs a ton of items. And if you go with a ratio which is almost exact, like it's 1-to-1 machine, right? We want this machine to be running 91% of the time. Almost non-stop, and because of the very high capacity and low speed, we might be having an idle time between outputs and inputs. So in order to avoid that, what I'm thinking of doing is using chests. And a long chest so that we can have all the output done as fast as possible. Because if the output is too high, is too big, the new recipe cannot start. It cannot start. I have noticed this kind of issues before. So just in order to, like, we don't have that many machines, so we can afford to use like big chests. It's no big deal. We of course we will need to limit the amount we insert here, but with this, maybe what we want to do is to move them. Although we cannot really move them here. Oh, what we can do is we can do something asymmetrical here around the beacon. We can do something asymmetrical. No, it actually fits. You know what? It actually fits. It fits perfectly. It fits perfectly. But we need one more belt. We need one more belt, so we have to have an additional space. And if we have an additional space, then the beacon cannot reach these. Or another solution would be to run a belt in the middle here, instead of having it behind. We are going to be saving one lane, but this will this makes me worried about the potential. Oh no, you know what? It's actually okay. It's actually okay if we do it like this, because we can be using the mini loaders here, just to make sure, because we need half a belt. We need half a belt of output. Wait, no. With 0.3 belts of output for each one of the spices. 0.3, and 0.3 is how many per minute? Per second. It's 3 items per second, right? 3 items per second. So yeah, one hand is good enough. One hand is good enough here, but maybe not one right hand. You know what? If not one right hand, 2 right hands must be good enough. We want 3 items a second, right? And this moves 3 items every... as you can see, full rotation is 432 per second. Actually, no, you know what? That's fine. One hand should be doing fine, because it makes more than 1 circle a second. So 3 per second is exactly where it's at. But just in case, let's put 2, because we can. Simply because we can. And let's have this build. And here we can have the products taken like this from here. What do you think, guys? By the way, let me know your thoughts. I'm interested in you laughing about my designs. Something like this here. Yeah. So the output from this chest comes inside, and we are using the roasts. We are outputting the roasts into spices. The spices get outputted onto a belt inside this extract. And you know what? I think, since it's one belt anyways, maybe we don't even need to maybe we don't even need to be using half a belt. Like max compression. If we have this, we allow more spaces. If we have this, we allow for more spaces, like in between items, and this will cause the inserters to be able to output faster. So we won't be needing two of them, and we won't be relying on the compactness on one half belt. I'm not sure which solution is better, to be honest. We can use both sides of the belt here. I'm thinking we're way too close to one half a belt, and we might want to spread it out to increase some space and have the inserters not having to wait for their turn. So yeah. Or maybe it's okay. You know what? No, I think it's okay. And you know why? It's because even if they have to wait, inserters waiting is actually not a big deal. It's even beneficial, because if they wait to pick items, they're gonna grab more items at the same time. So automatically small UPS increase, even if they have to wait. Although waiting to input items on the belt, I'm not sure how. Maybe it's actually a... I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Okay, and here we go. Let's limit these inserters to input up to a certain amount. When it's true when there are no inputs, yes. Everything is below... how many do we want? 200, 400, 200. While everything is below 200, just output. Just to have a small buffer going, but nothing crazy. Here we go, and oh no, because we have moved this one tile, this beacon is not reaching anymore. This beacon is not reaching anymore. No, easy solution. Easy solution. We don't need these to be that close to their... We don't need this to be that close to their positions. That's it. Yep, that's good. So what did we miss here? What did we miss? The pulverizers. Oh yeah, we need the pulverizers. So we are going to be having... let's place this already, so we can see how it goes. Yeah, before placing, let's copy paste this side onto this side, and let's have everything here copied. Optimized acid production, and this is 4. We need a last one, like this. And what we want here is this beacon to... It's okay, but maybe we can improve it. Now, Faustus' idea to have pulverizers in between, maybe we can achieve it. We need to fit 3 pulverizers in between. If we put 1 and 1 here, maybe we can fit 1 in between these two. Maybe we can do something cheeky. Let's first fit 1 pulverizer here. Again, checking. Put that back to 100%. Oh, wait. Why is it? Wait a second. Where are the... Oh, did I forget to delete? How it's only 97? We should be outputting everything. Refresh. Refresh the table below. Now it's refreshed. Okay. Apparently, when we go back from 20 to 100, we need to refresh. 20. Autosave messing up. Okay, 20, 100. Oh, I need to press enter maybe. Okay, 100 refreshed. And as you can see, we need exactly 2.4 pulverizers. So, and the pulverizers all output right inside these machines. And pulverizers are super speedy. These are super fast. And they don't have any buffers. You can see 1 input, 2 outputs. So, can we place 3 pulverizers in between these machines? I think we should be able to do so. Let's move this chest a little bit more towards the left. We can adjust the inserters later. So the idea is to do something like this. This beacon cannot move, so this chest has to be here. So this needs to be moved a little bit more. Asymmetrical design. asymmetrical. It's fine. No big deal. This is actually fine. Have this and have this. So we can have one of these for 2. We can have another one here for these as well. We can have another one for this as well. And now the final thing is to have one in the middle. And I believe basically each machine, each industrial furnace, look at the numbers. We have 2.4 pulverizers and 4.5 industrial furnaces. So it's almost like one pulverizer can feed 2 of the furnaces on its own. So this one, like we can put one of them literally anywhere here, literally anywhere. So we can do what we can do is move this one to this side, or maybe no, the opposite. Oops. Let's move this one to this side, move it like this, and have a second one positioned here. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Right next to this one, and have the output done like this. Let's have 2. I'm not sure about how many we need. And here we go. We have a row of pulverizers, so we can have a row, like a Vitamelange belt coming from here. We need only one belt of Vitamelange, so it can be coming from here. These pulverizers can be taking in the Vitamelange, and I believe we want 2 inserters because one full belt needs more than 3 stack inserters to be emptied. And this is the build. This is the build. Now, what I do not like too much is the fact that this beacon is covering empty space, but again, we can use it for stone, we can use it for anything. And I feel like stone is where it's at. Glass. By stone, I mean glass. We can have a stone build right next to this one, because the glass is only used in these vitalic acids, so we can have an adjacent compact glass build. Now, simply because glass is not important, we don't want to be wasting productivity models here. So let's use productivity models 3 in the glass. As you can see, we need a little bit more stone. We went, wait, what was it before? 2 to 8 stone. We went to 5, 8, 4. I mean, we have multiplied it by 2 to 3, but that's fine. That's not a big deal. That's just stone. We'll have a lot of stone with the core mining. That's not a big deal at all. Let's have the stone here as well. 1000 stone for 500 Naquium ingots. I say good deal. We're going to be saving productivity model 9s, because the goal with the productivity model 9s, come on, is to actually try to use them later on in circuits production. I'd like to make them pay for themselves ASAP, but Naquitite has the priority for now. So that's the idea. That's the idea behind this. Okay, let's have stone build here, covered by this white area beacon. We need exactly 4 industrial furnaces, 4.01. That is super, super compact, like a super, yeah. I like this. Mi gusto. It can be done anyhow. The output of the glass here, we're going to be outputting 2 belts of glass, which is okay. Which is okay. We can have them being outputted like this. 4 of these, and only 1 pulverizer. Oh, I'd like direct insertion. Whenever possible, I'd like a direct insertion. So let's actually do something. If you add productivity nanomoles to stone and sand, does it get you closer to not needing to provide that as a resource? To stone and sand, if you add productivity models here for both of these, it's gonna bring the stone to 200 and something. So it's gonna divide the required stone by 5, but it's not like gonna delete it completely, right? And stone is basically free. We have it everywhere, so I don't think it's necessary to waste. I mean, again, that's just what 20 plus 4, 24 models. That's just 24 models. I feel like the productivity model should be used on important resources. Naquitite and Vitamelange are important, stone is not, right? It's copper would be more important than stone. This is why I'd like to save them for circuits. Hope that makes sense. Let's have something like this going. I'd like a direct insertion here to be done with as much. And this beacon can be moved a little bit below. How about this? How about this build? We are going to be using Vulcanite here as well. By the way, it's going to be also reducing Vulcanite requirements if you use productivity models here. Let's see. 600. Yeah, just 600. That's not a big save. Yeah, I still feel it's a waste. I feel that's a waste to economize 100 Vulcanite per minute. Like, Vulcanite here is not that bad. And this is sand. We are making sand 3 to 1. Yeah, 1 to 3. And this is gonna be using Vulcanite blocks. And the blocks are also gonna be used here at the roast. Right here. So we need to somehow feed them at the same time. And this is like one belt. One belt is gonna be enough for all of this. And Vulcanite blocks are also gonna be used at the factory above. At the Naquium factory. I'm thinking about the layout. So the ship is here. The input of Vulcanite, the Naquium is here. This is Vitamelange build, and the Naquium build. I think we need to put the Vitamelange build as on this side, so that we can have. I mean, that's fine. Like, we can decide later on how to organize these. And I'm liking the fact that we are using this model of this beacon. Like, the more we use it, the happier I am. Is there anything else? No, everything else is basic Naquitite. You know, technically, we can even be using this beacon to beacon the washing and crashing. If we beacon the washing and crashing, it's like this is just like 5 buildings, right? We can put the 5 buildings here, use this beacon for to have them. It's more of a layout concern, because we'll have a belt of Vulcanite, which is gonna be going all the way. It's gonna be one single belt. it's gonna be a snaky belt, snaking all over the place. And I think the most important part is still to save. Most important. There are many ways to do it, of course, but one important part is saving a beacon space. So in order to have it not beacon nothing, the nothingness here, let's produce these here. I like this idea. So the pulverizing machine can be pulverizing the Naquitite from here, and you know what? It can be. Let me show you something. I have an idea. Let's cut this. I still have it in the clipboard. How about putting it here? How about putting it like this? Because I forgot how the ship looks like. Hold on, let me check the ship. Which one is the Naquitite ship? Naquium hauler, of course. Oh yeah, we need to send it to Naquitite. Should we? You know what? Let me put it back to Morse. Let me put it back to Morse, so that we can so that we can measure around it. Just for that. It should come. No. No. Not even close. Okay. Here it is. Yeah, I wanted to not be using, like, being on these. So my thought here would be to place these in a way here, because the Naquium can be crashed somewhere here. It can be crashed somewhere here. It can be crashed and washed right here, right? So how about doing this? Putting it like this. And we're able to efficiently use the space. We're able to efficiently use the space. I'm gonna put it close to the spaceship. I mean, we can use all the space we want inside this. Oh, let's not forget the fact that we will need landing pads. I think landing pads can be in the middle. Landing pads can be in between the Naquium and and this. So let's go as close to the bottom as possible so that we have space in the middle. Oh, and we also need to be... Yeah, no, I think it's good to be at the edge of everything. Let's make sure the beacons don't go all the way to the other side, just in case. Oh, we can adjust it anyways. Okay, let's do it like that. And we can be using this space for landing pads. Okay, now this beacon, I wanted to move it a bit above, and yeah, the idea is to move this behind here. We're gonna move this behind, and we can do the Naquium processing right here. We can do the Naquium processing right here. It doesn't take much. This doesn't take much. Let's do it right away. So we will need two pulverizers. We'll need two pulverizers which receive two belts. So one belt per pulverizer, which this is perfect. We can have a one belt per pulverizer here. And these are gonna be Naquitite belts. Let's leave some space for the belts of glass. They're gonna be coming like this. One belt each. Crushing Naquitite. Optimizing the usage of this beacon. That's the goal. And they are gonna be sending it into 4 chemical plants. That's direct insertion for you. That's direct insertion. Let's not forget the positive feedback loop of water. So we will need an electric boiler. That's so weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it like this. Washing the Naquitite. Like this. And then the washed Naquitite, of which we have 2 belts, like 1 and something, is gonna go out. It can go all the way here to the left, and we can have the 53 machines and 7 of these right here in this rectangle, in this square. And in the middle here we can have landing pads. And that is what I call a nice and compact setup. Now let's finish with the belts, and for the belts, let's actually put the landing pads. I think I still want to have them. We don't really need to have them like positioned in a super special way. These landing pads are gonna be sending stone and Naquitite. No, sorry, stone and Vitamelange and Vulcanite blocks. Let's have Vulcanite blocks somewhere here at the top. This is gonna be the Vulcanite blocks receiver. Let's call it right away. Vulcanite block, which is gonna be, we're gonna be making a factory for this one. Receiver. Requester. Now we're gonna be having stone here below. This is gonna be stone. Let's copy that so we don't have to retype requester. And this is gonna be stone. For some reason, it never puts it in front. It's like it appends every time. And then we will need to have the last one for the Vitamelange itself. And the Vitamelange requester. Okay, and by the way, now that we have finished our measurements with the ship, let me put some marks here, just so we know. That this is where the ship is, and we can use all the space. By the way, we should be using the refined concrete. We should be using the refined concrete, because everything here, this planet should be concretized. This planet should be concretized completely at some point in the future. Yeah, too many ships. Cannot even fly. Let's get the concrete. Oh, it's here. On the left. We have tons of it. Pressing Shift C. You FPS is below 50. That means Nauvis stuff is working. And let's place it so that we know where the spaceship is, and with that we're gonna be able to send the spaceship on its journey to get more Naquitite. And let's place it here as well, because in the future we're gonna be needing it. This is where the input is gonna be happening. Did I just use everything? Yeah. There were too big tiles. Take more. Yeah. Place this. And it's really hard to see behind the engines. I'm hoping I'm not gonna be overwriting any spaceship flooring here. That would be bad. Okay, here we go. I mean, we have some of it here as well. Let's do it for the sake of completeness. And I think here as well, like this. Yep, and now we can send it. Can someone tell me why the ship isn't inside a block? Because it can't. It's a little bit bigger. It's a little bit fatter than a full block. It's a bit fatter, but that's fine, because the goal was to use this ship plus. This ship is basically this landing location for the ship is part of the factory, and the factory doesn't fit inside one block anyways, right? And there's another condition, is that the output is here, and the input of plates and ingots is gonna be happening here inside this same ship. So we kind of need to go around. So we don't really mind the fact that the ship is too long. Like, we could, of course, make it a little bit shorter and make it fit inside the block, but it doesn't matter, because it's part of the factory, and the factory needs to go all the way around. So having a big a factory taking this full square is actually good. It's actually good. We go around, we make the factory go, and the outputs are handled right here. Did you hear that? Did you hear this notification sound right now? So just, I'm sure whether or not you can hear that. Go to nice orbit. Thanks, you're welcome. You're welcome. If you have any questions, or if you think I'm doing something weird, let me know. I'm always glad to hear criticism. Nauvis orbit. Launch. Launch to Nauvis orbit. So this is the footprint. The footprint of the ship. Let's finish the concrete. Bebop. Hey! Toronto Ga 21. Welcome. How are you doing? So that was my PC. Okay, guys. So now that I know you hear that, I'm gonna be muting my Chrome as well. Apologies for the I was gonna say distraction, for the disruptions. That's my fault. This is the ship's footprint, and we know that we cannot build above it. So let's have the bell. Oh man, it's so nice to run to see the concrete. Why haven't I not concretized everything before? I have some regrets, which shall be fixed. We're gonna be having two. Let's not belt everything right away. Let's wait a bit. Let's wait a bit and finish the build here. So these take Naquitite, and these take water and output stone. Now we need to be handling the stone by product. So this is volcanite. This is stone. How many belts of stone? We need only one belt. Perfect. We can have only one belt of stone. From the landing pads, we always need to be using a filter. So we can have one belt of stone. Coming in, it can be anywhere. Here, and how should we handle this? I think it's not that hard. By the way, what's the output? How much of Naquium do you output? A lot. These output 3,000. These output 2.5 belts. So two of them basically make up for almost one full belt. Let's see. I'm gonna try to not use mini loaders here as outputs. I'm gonna try to not use mini loaders. I mean, we could do it like that, but this is really weird. but that works. And the idea behind that... Oh no, then these are gonna be kind of stuck. Okay, guys, I take back what I just said. Mini loaders are so convenient. Why are you so convenient? It doesn't matter. Like here, it really doesn't matter. What does matter though is that we use a filter in order to be able to filter out the stone. You know what? Maybe what we can use hands directly. We can use hands to filter out the stone. There we are. You can merge 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 in the center. Oh, we cannot merge them because we have more than one belt. Let me show you. Here we output 1.12 belts. So we need to have 2 belts, basically. We have more... Oh, no, wait, what? Wait. 0.7 belts of crushed and 1... Yeah, washed. This is washed Naquitite. We have 1.12 belts. So my thinking was to use these first, but you know what? Let's try to not use mini loaders. Let's try to use inserters here. 2 into 1. How about... Ah, no, this won't work. My idea was to use this one for the white one for the stone, and also the white one for the Naquitite. But I fear that 1 is not going to be enough, right? Is it going to be enough? I feel like 1 is not going to be enough for Naquitite. Because 2 of them almost fill a belt, so that's like... Oh, actually it's like 1.1. Hold on. Okay, math time. 1 belt is 45 per second, so 1.1, let's say 50 a second, divided by 5. How many items a second? Something like 12 to 13. 12 to 13 a second. Can you do it? You can take 12 in one swing. And are you doing one swing a second, or because it's not instant, right? It's not as if we had a chest. It outputs on the belt, so it might take some time. But does it take more than 1 second? Maybe no. Yeah, I feel like it doesn't. So maybe it's okay to have 1 here for Naquitite. For washed Naquitite. Maybe it's okay. So let's do it like this. And the idea is to have them merged into 1. To have them merged into 1 belt on... Oh yeah, it doesn't really matter. We can complete with the other 2 afterwards. So what we can do is something like this. We can do something like this, and we can have basically... Oh no. That's not gonna be working because we need 2 different sides of the belt. Hold on. And we have to fit... Oh, how about this? There is no space for that. Hold on. Bam. How about doing this? Then doing this? Then doing something like... Nah, that's bad. Oh! Why am I struggling? These don't have to be next to each other. They can be 1 tile to the left and 1 tile to the right. Discord picture, I sent sweet picture. Discord stream. Let me check. Let me show you guys the picture. Where is it? Loading Discord. Like this. That does make sense. That makes complete sense. I do like your idea. I do like your idea. Like, there are many ways to do it, of course. And the whole point from me here was to try to optimize the placements and try to not use speeders if not necessary, and minimize the amount of like UPS heavy entities. But doing like this, I like this idea because we can afford one lane per pulverizer, and if we do it like this, then we can have two nice side lanes. Yeah, I like this idea, and we have all the space in the world for the stone. That's nice. Thank you for the suggestion. Like this. So now the stone can go on a single belt. It can even go on a half a belt. it doesn't really matter. As you can see here, we are having 0.3 of the stone. Something like this. It doesn't matter which side of the belt it is on. What matters though is how we insert it. And what we want to do here is have these consumed in priority. Now let's actually try to. Okay. Where is the stone used? First of all, it's used here in the production of the sand, and that is it. That's it. Stone is only used in the production of the sand. So we can be smart here. We can be smart and not use speeders. Do you know how we do not use speeders and still have the priority? We can do so by having this belt try to feed onto this one, but only when there is no entities. And the way to do so, well, first of all, we need to merge all of this, and I still think that this is gonna output it on this left side. Imagine we have everything here on the left side. It's all on the left side, and if we do like this, it's gonna be on the right side. So if we go with the half a belt, every time. If you go with the let's have it a little bit closer here. So that it's always in the middle. If you go with the half a belt, or should we just use speeders and brush it off? Maybe it's a bit overkill. Yeah, this design might not be tiled that much because of the throughput issues. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. With this, we basically have two. Oh, let's do it in the other way around. Let's have these ones. No, this is gonna be making. This is gonna make. Oh, this is gonna make half. Oh yeah. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, the Star Rocket delivery. Thank you, Dynamic Rocket. And this is what I wanted to do, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is all feeding half a belt at the top, and just like this, we have priority without any speeders. Every single inserter here is outputting on the this outputs on the left side, so it becomes top side. This outputs on the top, it becomes top side. All of them go out on the top side, and the top side transforms into left side here. So all the stone from these is on the left side. And because this is the belt which is flowing, this belt is only going to be able to insert stone when there is nothing on the belt already. So splitterless prioritization. And this is what I tried to achieve. This is exactly what I tried to achieve. Let's get the Naquitite out. And the stone, the half a belt of stone can be coming in through this. Now, okay, one thing to not make a mistake about is that this is the total input of the resources. The real input is here because it's this minus this. So this needs to be less than half a belt, which it is. And this is how we know that we can afford this kind of stuff. And everything is properly beaconed. Yeah. Splitterless builds. Like, the more I play Factorio, the less I start liking speeders. The less I, not only start, the less I keep liking them. How should we do here with the... Can we do something like this? No, we can't. I mean, that's fine. We can have a belt coming from here. Let's not think for too long here. I'm not sure why I'm doing it like this. What we can do is we can go. Oh, by the way, do we need them elsewhere? Where do we need the blocks? We need them at the end, and then we need them in the roasts. And the roasts are these. Okay, so for the blocks, let's come from the bottom. You could always use deep space belts. We don't have them yet. We don't have them yet, though. But that's fine. That is fine. I'm gonna be swapping these two. Oops. Whew, almost deleted. So the Vitamelange is below now, and no, the Vitamelange is above. This is the Vitamelange, and this is gonna be the vulcanite. Why is that? Is because the idea here would be to bring the belt of vulcanite. No, not this one. This time it's the vulcanite blocks. Where are they? These ones. You have a handful of them from satellite and redacted. Oh, true. We had stolen them at Fuenestra. We went to Fuenestra the other day, just chilling near a deep space anomaly, and we have some belts here, so we can indeed steal them from here and fit them in the build if necessary, if the need arises. But it's fine. The idea is to, because we want to use the vulcanite blocks in here and in here, and because we only need less than one belt, like way less than one belt, what we can do is basically do something like this. Have a sneaky, we need to not go beneath the middle line here. So what we want to do is to come, yeah, here we are within our allowed half of the let's not go. Maybe we can use it in the future. Let's do it like this. Oops. The blocks are coming through here, and what we need to do is we need to sneak them around these machines. How are we gonna do it? Oh, I have an idea. How about doing it like this? 1, 2, 3. Like this, and then do it like this. We can insert it. Then we can insert it here, and we continue. The thumper sound. Get ready, guys. We're gonna hear it a lot. And then here, and then continue here. Do a sneaky snake. Same as below. One more. Like this, and then we can go. We have exited here, and we can use it now everywhere here. Bam. Okay, all of these now are vulcanized, and let's continue the snaking. Why stop when it works? How should we do it? I mean, if we had the deep space belt, it would have been really nice, but I haven't taken it. That's fine. We can always find a way. Life finds a way. But the way might be a little bit. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do it like this. The stone can literally come anywhere. That's not a big deal. Let's do it like this. I'll do it here. And yeah, like this. Yep, very simple. And the stone can be coming in through here. It can be continuing here. It doesn't really matter in this case. And going like that. And in order to make it prettier, let's put it like this. Oh, no, this is bad. I want it to be on the half a belt. You can move machines to the top and down, make space between them yeah, true. We can move machines a bit more to the top. But this is fine. This is actually good. I'm not seeing any default here. Any faulty default. I just... too many corners, but that's fine as well. That is all good. I like building on Mars. Look at us being resupplied by logistics robots. Guys, I'm telling you, for the next playthroughs, I'm never gonna not do a logistics coverage of the full base. Just for the sake of easy building, and a global network is always useful in some scenarios. It's always a good thing to have. Even if we have train-based days, have a global network across all the planet is such a good quality of life thing. It's why haven't I thought about it earlier? This tells you how not used am I with mega bases. I used to be a belt guy, full belt guy, but still. Okay, this is good, and here we have Vitamelange. Let's get it into these pulverizers. So not from this side, but from the other side. From here. Now everything is going through here. That's that's interesting. Oh, we really are lacking space. We need 2 belts of Vitamelange. Oh no, we need 1 belt. We need only 1 belt of Vitamelange. So that's fine. We might go through. Man, should have listened to Chris. To Mof Mix issue. Move everything on top. Nah. But it doesn't make sense to make it go above the... Okay, you know what? Let's do it like this. Bear with me, guys. Still symmetrical. Like this. Okay. Okay. And now this space can be used for the Vitamelange. One straight. And here we are. He's a convert, one step at a time. Now onto the pesky pipes. Not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. The pipes are life. These pipes are life. I haven't even specified the recipe here. So it's all good, right? We have everything connected. Everything is properly belted. Everything is here. Oh, the only thing we need to do now is to output the glass. Now, how many belts of glass do we have? We have 1.2. We have 2 belts of glass. Oh, this is not something I have done yet. Maybe we will have to move everything 1 tile above. I think we kind of have to here. Yeah, if we want to have glass, yeah, let's move everything some tiles above. 4 tiles above, just to have some space to work with. Why did I leave them? The beacon is still here. We could move everything here, but that's fine. We can have the glass belts coming in from here. And again, our 4 inserters, are they good enough? Are 4 inserters good enough for the glass? We have 1.2 belts of glass, and we also have 1.1, which is very similar number of Naquitite. So here we use 4 inserters, so it makes sense to also use 4 here, because if everything is wrong, well, it should be wrong everywhere. And let's do it like this. So we have... Oh, this is actually really nice. This is... Wait. This is neat, because this is gonna allow us to have this belt filled from both sides. This inserter puts the items on the top here, so they become left-hand side. And with this, we're gonna be putting them on the right-hand side, so we have a belt filled from 2 sides with this. And here it's a bit different. Here it is a bit different. We will need to kind of if we place them like this, I mean, yeah, that's like not a big deal. Done. Here we go. Done. 2 belts of can we move this one tile to the left? Yes, we can. Two belts of glass. That's one of the reasons I don't enjoy Regard's stream as much, K2 mod dev. Anytime he comes across a problem, rather than addressing it in-game, he just writes a new mod to address it. Oh, it's like, yeah. I see what you mean. It's still solving a challenge, but he's doing it outside of the game rather than using intent game mechanics, i.e. pesky pipes. That said, it's up to each player to determine the level of QL mods they want to use. However they enjoy the game. I do agree. I do agree on like this use. I know that some people would like hate seeing using something they didn't use themselves because they find it cheaty. So, but please understand that these pipes are like once you get used to them, it's really hard to get back to vanilla. It feels so clumsy. Vanilla feels clumsy. But of course, to each their own. So. Yeah. Level of QL, indeed. Like, where do you draw the line between end of QL and beginning of cheaty is very personal. Depends on people, right? Can't say anything. I use mini loaders. That's why I said it's up to the player. Yeah. Mini loaders are like fine. I think even Factorio based game has mini loaders. They're just not available, right? I think mini loaders are something that's in the game by default. It's just, I mean, it's not made available. But correct me if I'm wrong. But I thought it was something like this. Okay, so the glass needs to come onto these, and we can do it. We can do it like this. We can do it like this. Bam bam. And to not create any favorites, let's let's get the glass from all of these at the same time. And yeah, let's do it like this. Okay, so we have glass inserted into these. I also downloaded mini loaders, and I don't think I could go back. Yeah, some stuff you kind of get so used to, and you cannot see your game without them. Yeah. Okay, here we are at this part being completely done. We have the good amounts of every single machine for the vitalic acids. And these are all the inputs we have. We don't have anything else. Now what we need is to bring the sulfuric acid here. Wait, are we able to make a... I think it's okay if we make a pipe from here. Yeah, look at these long pipes. I do agree this is not very not very vanilla. But hey. And yeah, like if you make a mod to solve every single problem you have, it might make people who watch others who watch people play Factorio make it might not make it interesting because you are not solving the problems you are solving, right? One thing I like to watch at other people's streams is how they would do something that I have done before, right? And if they play a different game, then it's not that interesting. You cannot really relate to your experience. But hopefully, everyone here, hopefully my audience, you guys are gonna download advanced fluid handling pipes, because as I said, once you experience this, it's really hard to go back. This is how good they are. Okay, and we have the vitalic acid. How many? Oh, we have 2.2. We have 2.2 belts, so we have 3 belts of vitalic acid, and that is crazy. That is crazy. That's so crazy that I almost want to. Oh my god. 53 chemical plants. Yeah, like even if we wanted to make a direct insertion, it wouldn't be possible with 53 machines. taking from 5 assembling machines. So we kind of have to put them on belts and then make a big build here with 53 machines. I consider in new edition Factorio can be these super pipes, meal loaders, or something QOL. Devs tell a new Factorio will have a lot of new content. Yeah, we need to see what they come up with their promised expansion. I'm really excited for the next Friday Facts. Imagine Christmas Friday Facts announcement. Hey guys, it's been a while. Here's your expansion. Enjoy. Okay, I think we're done. We don't need to do anything else except for, well, of course, having Aquitite inside. Oh, no, we need water. We need water here. And by water, what I mean is that we need an initial water, like input, and then we need to burn it. Let's set up the logic here. Set up the burning logic. So who says feedback loops? Says a buffer. Says a buffer. What needs water? Washing needs water, and oh, no, the buffer needs to be somewhere here. Okay, next to the engines, that's fine. Because the water should be coming in from the left-hand side. The water is going to be coming from the left-hand side. It's going to be used, here. And we cannot really work on the feedback loop until we have everything. I mean, feedback loop, that's like nothing. All we need to do is pump in a minimal amount of water. Let's actually do it right now. Let's do it right now. Oh, here we have a lake. We shall use this lake, if possible at all. Okay, done. That's all water we need. We don't need any more. Now what we do need is a burner, electric boiler here. Let's request some heat shielding. Heat shielding. Let's get 50. To get the electric boiler. And we shall burn the water base. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do it right here, because... Oh, maybe we will need to move the tank. But this space is not allowed. This is for the engines. Wait, is it? Yeah, this is for the engines. It would have had the tiles. The feedback loop is going to be coming in through here. So that's fine. I think we can still do it like the yeah, we can still do it like this. We can still do it like we can put a pipe here. Hey, Geeky Stone 1, thank you for the following. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Mad Lab. I believe it's the first time I'm seeing you. Thank you for the following. Hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoy the wacky build. The wacky build. Electric boiler. And we're gonna be burning. We're gonna be burning the water. Oh, wait a second! You are too fast. We need to automate you. Only burn the water when the water is above a threshold, and let's say I don't know, 10,000. And that's it. We are gonna be burning the excess of water. And we don't need anything else here. The feedback loop is done, and the water should be coming in from the left-hand side, from the byproducts. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be stopping here for today. It's my limit, and tomorrow we shall continue with this build. Now, before everything is flowing, we will need to do a couple of things. First of all, we will need to set up, let me open this once again. We will need to set up a factory producing vulcanite blocks on this planet somewhere. Request vulcanite, produce the blocks, put them into a rocket and ship them wherever. dynamic rocket. And second thing we will need to be doing is colonizing Vitamelange planets and having the ships delivering the cores. Core mining on Vitamelange planets is going to be mostly copy-paste because we already have a core mining planet with all the setup. But it's still something that is that's needing to be done. Now let's have a before ending. Let's not forget to go to Nauvis orbit. I should have done it earlier, as Faustus has said. This ship we should send it get the Naquitite. We should send it there. The automation is not ready yet because we can't automate it. We will need to have the delivery of ingots and plates in space. That's the that's its secondary function. But it can still go grab more Naquitite in the meanwhile. Okay, guys, thank you all for watching. Hopefully see you next time. And by the way, tomorrow I know already that I'm not gonna be able to be streaming. I have something planned for tomorrow evening. So next stream is gonna be on Thursday. Same time as usual. You can set priorities on surfaces and I see there is a setting where you can say to only show prioritized surfaces in drop-downs. You can set priorities. Oh, you mean this? Yeah, we have this. We have this going. We have the priorities. I have prioritized the spaceships first, so we have all of them here, and then everything we're working on, and then everything else. If I yeah, I was trying to remember the what it stands for. I was trying to remember. I was like, okay, I don't remember. Never mind. But you can feature spaceship drop-downs to only show those above 0. Spaceship drop-downs? Oh, these hide zones. Oh, that is cool. Hide everything below this priority value. That is very nice. I mean, it's at the bottom, so I don't really look at them. But it's really nice. Hide everything else, like make a shorter list, basically. I haven't noticed that, and thank you for the tip. That's really cool. That's really cool. It also works for destination drop-downs for rockets and spaceships. Oh, really? Let me check. These ones? List alphabetically. Not sure what you mean. There's a setting somewhere for that. Oh, maybe in the options, or I'm not seeing the setting here. Features, and landing pad with name. Probably in settings window. Oh, maybe per player, something that is enableable. Oh yeah, this one, right? Priority threshold. Threshold value below which a zone will not be shown in drop-down menu for destination selection. Does nothing if low priority zones in drop-down menus is off. I see. That's really nice. That's really nice. If you have too many scanned planets and you want to disable all of them which are 0, I think that's what we want. I think that's what we want because every time we like I almost pressed quit. Every time we are working on surfaces, I always set them to at least 1. So everything which is not 1 shouldn't be here. Oh, look at this! It's so nice. This is so clean. It's so clean now. We can easily choose whatever we need. And if we start working with a planet which is not in the list, we can basically set a priority 1 because this is what I started doing, and I'm happy about that because we can do this. So everything which is interesting to us is gonna be a priority 1 or more. Really cool. Thank you for the tip. That's super helpful to not have to search every time. Okay, guys, I have to be stopping. Thank you very much, and see you on Thursday. I'm gonna put a notification tomorrow, like for those who are not here right now, to let you guys know that tomorrow is non-stream day. Okay, so where can we go? Super convenient. No one is playing Space Exploration with the 0.6. By the way, if you have noticed, I have put 0.5 in brackets in my in the title, so that people can easily know which version I'm playing on. But the people don't even put the don't put the stuff in their title, or maybe that's. Bye bye. You're welcome. You're welcome. You are all very welcome. Let's try this. No talking. Very happy to see a C in general and the version at the moment. Yeah, because it's such a, like, if you want to watch someone playing explicitly the new version, I think it's great if they put it in the title, which is why I did that. There are 10 streams, and you know what? Let's just go to the one below us. I cannot find anyone playing AC, so which is not the bot one. There's always the stream where bot, like, chat plays Factorio, right? But no one's, like, the person is controlling it, and he's not talking. So okay, we're raiding occult. How do you read this word? Occult Axis. And the raid is starting. So see you guys next time. Bye bye.